The following Cardi B news comes courtesy of my favorite entertainment site, the Jasmine Brand. Here's what the JasmineBrand.com had to say about your girl Cardi B. First of all, the article was written by Shar Patterson. It was posted August 6th to 2019. It's titled, Cardi B is going back to her old self after feeling pressure to be a role model. These past 2 years, I've been feeling trapped. Here's what they wrote. While Cardi B has had record-breaking success in the last couple of years, she revealed that she hasn't been herself. In fact, the Grammy Award-winning rapper said she's been feeling, quote, trapped since she skyrocketed to success. She spoke out after one fan called her out on Twitter. They wrote, quote, I love you a lot, but I don't agree with the message you've been sending us young girls. So many of us look at you as a role model, and that should send a very loud message. Cardi certainly didn't offer a traditional response. Instead, she admitted that she's been feeling stuck when it comes to being a role model and that she's going to divert to her old ways. Cardi said, quote, for these past 2 years, I've been watching what I say and I haven't been myself. I've been feeling trapped and sad because it's not me, but everybody tell me to be it for me to be this, quote, role model. And guess what? People still spit my past right in my face. So for now, I'm going to be my old self again. It's not clear what Cardi meant exactly, but when it comes to people bringing up her past, she might be referring to an old video that resurfaced recently where she admitted to doping and stealing from men to survive. Cardi B has been going through a lot lately and just rejoined Instagram after quitting because of her critics after her invasion of privacy won a Grammy for the best rap album in February. Jesus Christ, let me try that again. Cardi B has been going through a lot lately and just rejoined Instagram after quitting because of her critics after her invasion of privacy won a Grammy for best rap album in February. Yeah. So anyways, listen, man, y'all know that I used to be Cardi B's biggest fan. I used to love her to life. You know, I thought that she was just this amazing artist. And I told y'all years before her album came out, I'm pretty sure it was 2015 when I started telling y'all that she was tapped and chosen to be Nicki Minaj's replacement. And I knew that because I'm a member of the Illuminati. So I get information early. You know, I always joke around about being psychic, but actually I'm just a member of the Illuminati. But basically, she was chosen and tapped. And I actually... oh, here we go. I shouldn't be saying this. I was the one who put in a word for her so that she could be chosen for what she was chosen for. Okay? And I was like, this one. And the right people actually listened, and it was basically made to happen energetically before it happened in the physical world. Anyways, this is the point though, man. Cardi B is a whole heifer nowadays. You know, I'm not really a fan anymore. And if y'all didn't know, the industry is trying to groom Megan Thee Stallion to be Cardi B's replacement. Because they don't, okay, from what I've been told, they don't want Cardi B to put out any more than 3 albums. They want it to be either 2 or 3 max. They don't want her to make it to album 4 in the music industry. Now, if she goes independent, that's a different story. But as far as like the machine being behind her, you got to understand. So they can make anybody. When they had Danielle Bregoli, Miss Cash Me Outside, how about that? They had that little heifer getting gold or platinum plaques or whatever. You know, when you control pretty much everything that people see, what they hear on the radio, what they see on the television, what they see in print media, you know, what competition? When they basically have their finger on the pulse of digital media, including what the big news sites and blogs on the internet have to say, the music that's being placed in front of you on the streaming services, music video sites like YouTube, etc. Like, you understand. So Lear Cohen, and I talked about this in the video before, Lear Cohen he was with Def Jam at one point, right? Now he's with Atlantic, and he's also, isn't he like the global music ambassador for YouTube or something like that? I forgot what it was. I had read it to you guys from his Wikipedia page. I had made a video about it recently. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired, but long story short, man, like very few people are in control of what you see and what you hear anyway. So yeah, they can make Cardi B a star. They can make anybody. They can make a rapping ant a star. You understand something? If you watch the show, rather the movie, Straight Outta Compton, about NWA, the rap group from the 80s and 90s, what did that man tell? I think he was from, was it Capitol Records? Geffen? I think it was Capitol Records. What did he tell NWA? He said, yeah, those little raisins, referring, the California raisins, if I'm not mistaken, they sold gold. People singing, and then they put little cartoon raisins in a commercial, and they sold 500,000 records. And that was way back in the day, like the early 90s, I guess, or late 80s. So it's like, they even have even more control now because they have control of the digital realm. So they have other ways to promote it, and they count streams as sales. What? So a person's record could get played millions and millions and millions of times, or even a billion times, or billions, because the record labels control what you're seeing and hearing, what's in front of your eyes, and it makes it seem as if the person is doing something that's all of that impressive. And if I'm not mistaken, you have to pay money to submit a petition or a form or whatever it is exactly to get yourself even nominated for a Grammy. I think that the only way you can even potentially get nominated is if you pay. I could have sworn I heard this somewhere. I think it's 10 G's or it's some sort of fee you have to pay. Like every artist in the world can't just go and get nominated for a Grammy. But anyways, y'all, Cardi B, with her ratchet behavior, with the stuff that she said on that video, and if y'all don't know, that video came from my channel. It came from Messy Queens on Instagram. I downloaded it back in January of 2017, put it on my channel. Out of nowhere, that video blew up because these very intelligent people called the Wino Gang made it go viral, and ends up becoming hashtag surviving Cardi B. The woman's a whole heifer out here. And in all honesty, I had to cancel her. I started beginning to cancel her when she threw the shoe at Nicki Minaj in 2018. I'm like, who does that? When she threw the shoe at Homegirl, I think her name was Asia. I Love It Hip Hop. I should have canceled her then. So I have to apologize to Asia. Shout out to you. But anyways, this is all my opinion. What do I know? Just because I think she's a whole heifer doesn't mean that you agree. I just don't like her anymore. She's whack. I don't like her attitude. She's real I guess I see the true her now. All of that gang stuff and the negativity. She's just a really negative person, man. Hopefully she'll get hit with that RICO law. But anyways, let me know what y'all think about it all below. Me Magazine on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and MeWe. Me Magazine blog on Instagram. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Click the notification button and you'll be sent alerts when new videos get posted. It may sound cold, but I want her whole gang to get hit with that RICO. And then bye-bye. You could build them a whole new jail. I don't mind some of my tax dollars going to locking up gangs. I say lock them all up. Make it illegal to be in a gang. Period. And as far as her being a role model goes, nobody should be anybody's role model. Model yourself after Jesus or Allah or, I don't know, Muhammad or whoever it is that you believe in, pray to or something. I can understand you modeling yourself after somebody like that. But Cardi B is not a perfect person, so why would you want to model yourself after imperfection? It doesn't make any sense at all. She's an extremely flawed human being, a gang member, admitted and proud, and she's not even pulling the whole Nipsey Hussle type of game where she's like, well, I used to be a gang member, used to be. She's not even talking like that. She's like, yeah, and Schemo turned me hat when I was 16 and all this other foolishness. Come on now, man. Anyways, listen, nobody should be trying to have any celebrity as a role model, but somebody like Cardi B is the last person you should have as a role model. She's an ex-stripper, and we all know what she said that she did to get money, what she did to men. She's a gang member. She can barely speak English. No, excuse me. She's at the intermediate level of speaking English. She's slightly past beginner. She's definitely not an advanced speaker. And I feel like you should be an advanced speaker to be an orator, to make music or whatever, to do public speeches. I feel like you should speak much better than most people. but she's just terrible. And I know my grammar is not perfect, but some of y'all think grammar is your mother's mother. But here's the thing, man. Cardi B speaks as if she's ESL. ESL, you know, English as a seventh language, not a second language, a seventh language, because she speaks as if she's partially illiterate. Maybe not totally, but partially. But anyways, this is all my opinion. Allegedly. All right, y'all. Me Magazine.